Dear Diary, Year 2, Week 1, Fall. We finally made it back to my favorite season in the valley, fall. There's so much about this season to enjoy, from the cozy comfort in the air to the changing of the leaves. There's a reason why this season is the most popular. Summer was a challenge this year, and I'm certainly glad to be moving on. From the financial constraints limiting our creativity to the harshness of the summer heat, I was glad to be done. However, I don't want to lament on the past, and rather take those lessons learned to be more prosperous on our farm in this new season. It's time to pick pumpkins, explore even more secrets in Ginger Island, and continue to advance some of our relationships with many of the other villagers. Cheers to a new season. XOXO, the Stardew Diaries. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Valley and your cozy corner of the internet. Thanks so much for joining me as we jump into a new season here. I'm very excited to see kind of what we get into. And coming off the heels of the summer, we learned some pretty hard lessons about managing our money, what to upgrade, when to upgrade it. And I'm excited to kind of put all of that behind us because the summer was kind of rough. It had some, especially in that last week, if you saw our last episode, that final week did not work out the way that we wanted to, just in terms of planning and really being optimized, to prepare for the fall. But here we are. We're in the fall. As you can see, we got some fish ponds. We got a new fish pond here, and I'm thinking we'll put a second one in this spot. Maybe we'll start off today with that. And then, honestly, I want to go to Ginger Island and, continue to explore that area. I know in the last episode or two, we've kind of just really started to explore all the secrets there. I feel like there's so much left that we haven't uncovered. And so that's going to kind of be our main destination. So we're going to visit Ginger Island. We still want to upgrade our axe, which I'll check to see how much wood we actually have on hand. But we'll see. Let's see. I actually want to put something out front of our forge just so we know that, it's our forge. Maybe we'll put this little stone owl perhaps, or maybe a stone parrot. I don't know, something like that. But in terms of how much wood we have, we're looking pretty good. And so there shouldn't be any issue with turning in our axe to start off today. So I think we're going to start off with, I always like to start off the first day of the season with something pretty easy going, pretty relaxing. And then I know that there's also a legendary fish that we want to catch as well. So we'll go to the library. We'll check that out. And I think we'll buy a fish pond. And I think that's gonna kind of be how we start this thing out. And so I'm excited to see what we'll get into today. And I'm confident that this is going to be the turn. This is going to be the change for us. This is going to be where things really, really improve. And I'm excited to share that experience with each and every one of you. So I just want to say thank you so much for the love and support you all have continued to show in this series. It really does mean the world. I'm having such a blast with this game, and I feel like we are making progress. I think when it comes to certain things, obviously I know that, it's all subjective, right? How much progress we feel like we've had or are making. It's really, it's a process, right? And I guess a wise person once told me that there really aren't any bad lessons, more just lessons when it comes to playing this game. And so I'm excited to see how we'll evolve our farm and what we'll do here in the fall. And I'm thinking today's going to be a good episode. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I hope that you find a little bit of cozy comfort in this week in Stardew. And I just appreciate you continuing to support and And all the love that you all have shown, all the encouragement, all the tips and the advice, I do see them all. And you know, believe me, it does not go unnoticed. All right, so it's about 8 a.m. now, or it's almost 9. Let's grab the stuff that we need. Because I want to start off this video, or I want to start off this week on a really positive note. So we're going to head into town. Actually, you know what? Let's go see what this train has to offer. Perhaps this is our lucky day. Perhaps we end up getting something that, you know, really helps us out. I guess we'll see. Let's see what they got. I think I'm just going to cut these trees down for now. All right, drop some wood for us. Beautiful. All right. I figured while we're here, you know, we might as well grab this stuff. All right. Now let's continue on. We got a couple leprechaun shoes too, which is pretty cool. I would say 2 pairs is pretty interesting. And we're almost to Mastery 2, so we're definitely getting there. Now, I probably should have... Yeah, I should have grabbed the stuff that we needed for that second fish pond. So I'm just going to go back really quick, grab the stone that we need and all the other stuff, and then we can kind of go from there. Let me actually... We'll turn a little bit of the music on. And I guess... I suppose we can try to see what are our relationships at with some people. I think we should actually go and gift some people some things. I think that's a great way to start off this new season. Now we got... I don't know what people like. You know, I know we've got some list of what people enjoy, but... Let's see, we know Penny likes poppies and emeralds. You know, we don't really know what anybody else likes all that much. So, trying to see what else we can... Let's see. I mean, I'm sure people like gyms, right? Maybe we'll hand a couple of these out. Yeah, I don't see why not. In terms of like foraging items, we don't really have, you know, too much, but I mean, we do have a decent amount of pine tar. Maybe we'll see if people like that. Again, my apologies if I'm totally doing this wrong, but we didn't even grab the one thing we needed. All right. Let us go buy ourselves another fish pond. I don't know when or where we're going to stop fish ponds. Ideally, I don't really see an end to it. You know, in a perfect world, I would just have as many fish ponds as we can. But I think we'll know when it's time to stop, you know, buying fish ponds. But at least for now, I want to continue to buy them because I find them to be really incredible. I wanted there to be a little bit of a border here, perhaps for a bench or something like this. So I like that there's a little bit of space out here, and I want to do the same thing with this other one. Now, in terms of I want to put the legendary fish here. And so I think we might actually put that fish pond here. We'll bring this one here. And then we'll put the new fish pond right there. Because I want there to be a whole row of legendary fish. You know, so we've got the legend fish here. We've got the mutant one. We've got this buddy right here. And then we'll have this new guy right here. I think that looks pretty good. All right. So we did that. Already we've got something checked off the list. We bought a fish pond. I think before this episode is over, we'll probably buy one more. But we'll see. Now I do remember, I think I actually remember where it said that the new one actually give Gus, maybe we'll give him a diamond. Does Gus like diamonds? Oh, he loves diamonds. All right, who doesn't, right? I mean, seems like a pretty safe bet. Okay, let's go and drop this off. Get our axe upgraded before we get too distracted. And more importantly, before our good buddy closes. Maybe I'll give this to him. Oh, he probably likes gems too, right? Yeah, we'll just give him the maple syrup. Why not? We made it ourselves. All right, time to upgrade our axe to the iridium axe. There we go. All right. And already another thing completed. Nothing better than starting out a new season feeling like you've already accomplished a great deal. And so, let's see. Even Elliot, I guess we'll give him a little something too. Let's see where those fish, I don't remember where the fish one was. Okay, here we go. So we have the crimson fish. Legendary fish will be, or the glacier fish will be the next season in the winter. Okay, the angler fish is in the fall, north of town where the river flows down from the mountains. Okay, All right, let's see if we can catch this one. North of fish were the north of town where the mountains. What the heck? The missing bundle. Dinosaur void salmon. Caviar, ancient fruit, wine, dinosaur mayo, and a prismatic shard. Wow, we actually have a lot of that stuff. I don't know if we have 5 ancient fruits and they have to be gold star. Void salmon. No idea where we'd get that. Caviar. Yeah, these other 4. Oh, we only need 5 too, which is great. So I think, you know, these ones we can get. Prismatic shard might be a challenge, but the wine, the dinosaur mayo, caviar. Okay. Interesting. That's so weird that that even exists. Can we open these boxes? Okay. I had to try. Wow, there's a whole hidden... There's a hidden thing there. So the only area I know that's north of town where the river meets the... from the mountains, gotta be here, right? I guess we'll see. That's so cool. It's so random. I never thought to check. I never thought to check that area. But I don't know how I feel about giving away a prismatic shard, you know? For me, that's, I mean, those are rare. Those are rare. I wonder if a salmon would be good to put in a pond. I don't know, we'll give it a few more tries to see if... I feel like it's here, though. If anything, this is helping us get XP. Oh, there it is. There it is. Wow, this one really doesn't fight you at all. I mean, not like the legend. The legend was zooming. There we go. There we go. That puts us at 4. Now, all we need is to collect the crimson fish or the glacier fish in the winter, and we will have collected all of the necessary legendary fish. Holy moly. Beautiful. All right. That's another thing done. Catch a legend fish. All right. All right. It's crazy to think that already in the first day of the new season, it feels like we've accomplished more than we did in the entirety of the summer. I don't know. I don't know what it was about the summer. It just feels like we struggled. But it's already feeling like the winter or the fall is going to be a pretty prosperous season. All right, so we're giving out love to everybody. We got Penny here. All right, anybody else? We got Abigail. I did not grab Amethyst though, unfortunately. So we're kind of out of luck there, but that's okay. All right. I'm putting on a little promotion just for fun. If anyone could collect 1,000 pieces of wood in a week, they'll earn a reward. And then this one, bug guts. I think we'll take the wood challenge. And even though we did just give our axe away, we should get it back within the next, what, 2 or 3 days? And so we should still have time. We should still have time to finish the challenge, especially with all the wood that we left in the forest by the train. I feel like we should still be able to do that. We have all these trees too that we're going to cut down. There's just so many trees over here. So that'll be an easy win. I'm actually going to add that to the list. All right. Time to put all of this stuff away. I guess a lot of this fish we can get rid of, honestly. Get rid of these things too. I don't know where we put all of our flooring. Okay, here it is. All of our flooring. I guess we'll hold on to these 2 flowers. Actually, we'll put them here. I don't know which one we have flowers in, but I don't think we really have a designated spot for them. And then, of course, all of this pine tar. Okay. Looks good. All right, let's put our anglerfish in here. There we go. I love it. The fish ponds are looking great, though, I will say. I think I don't know. I'm considering consolidating the keg room into the preserve room. Now, I don't know if that's really a great idea, but that's just kind of where my head's at right now. But if I did that, then I would have another room that's pretty much useless. So maybe that's not the best idea. All right. I think we should also... Actually, let's upgrade. We're going to upgrade after she's done with the fish pond. We're going to have her upgrade one of the... We're going to have her upgrade one of the sheds. I think that's a pretty modest goal. I wonder if cactus fruit wine would be good. We're going to try that. And then... I guess we'll take all this honey that we've got. Or perhaps these wild plums. I feel like that could be good. All right. Okay, so I forgot that we had kind of started to create a little bit of a path here. you know, not really sure what we want to turn this into at all, but I don't know. Since this space doesn't really hold a purpose for us, I still wanted to use it and was considering making it into like a little residential space, you know, putting a couple more of those random little cabins in there and just kind of trying to see what we could come up with. We also have a few of these braziers that we could make, which I do like those. So we'll craft about 10 of those, and then we'll grab the rustic floor planks that we've been using. We'll just grab a few more of these. And we'll kind of see what we can do. I'm not really sure what to do with this space, but you know, I don't know. I thought about putting some maybe fencing there. I don't know. It's just kind of, it's a work in progress for sure. Obviously, I can only do so much because we don't have our axe with us to chop down these trees, but yeah, that is unfortunate. Maybe we'll wait on this. But I thought about bringing it out a little bit more. And then maybe from here we would bring it down. You know, something like this, I guess. All right. And then I was thinking maybe putting a fish pond right in the middle here. You know, surrounded by flowers, having this go on the other side as well. And then just maybe having like, I don't know, maybe 2 fish ponds here. I don't know. We're going to play around with the idea, you know, and just kind of see what it ends up looking like. But that's just the idea as it currently stands. So it would look something like this. And then we'd have it even on this side as well. I may actually end up moving the path so that it kind of comes straight down like this, you know, with fish ponds in the middle here, but I may shift this right here and that might look a little better. I think we'll play around with that in the morning. I always like to start out the new season with a little bit of interior designing, just kind of playing around with some things, seeing what works. And perhaps we'll wait until we get our axe back, and then we'll head to Ginger Island. I think that could be a good idea. All right, look at this. We put all these mushrooms down, and it looks like they are coming through big time for us. I think I'm going to put a few more down as well. And then I think up here, yeah, I think up here we could put a few. I just love that little area. I think it looks so good. Look at this. I think we were thinking, I think we'll do 5. All right, I think we actually will bring our maple syrup with us. It's kind of like the one gifty thing that we could give people. It seems like everybody that we gave maple syrup to really liked it. And so I think we'll keep up with that. But I think we'll bring some specific gifts for the people that we know like them. Like I know Penny, I know she really likes emeralds, so we'll bring that. I don't know, maybe we'll bring a couple diamonds too. We actually probably should look into making another one of those crystallariums. Let's see, we need iridium bars. Yeah, I guess that's the one thing that I'm thinking, iridium bars. But we could make 2. I think that's a pretty wise investment, and then put diamonds in them so we can keep the diamonds coming along. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Wonder what else we could put in there. Be cool if we could put a dragon's tooth in there. We just need one more actually for that little oh, we don't have the we don't have it yet. We're almost there though. I think we're going to get combat next so we can start seeing what these trinkets do. I'm very excited about that. All right, let's place these down. Oh, rip, I can only put 2. I can only put 2 because this tree's in the way. All right, we're just going to put it there for now, but it's going to go here. But this little tree's in the way. We got some there. We got some here. And then I think we're going to put a few here too. I just love the mushroom logs. I don't know if you guys use those, but let me know if you do. I really like them. I think they're fantastic. I think I'm going to grab, I just want to put them in between all the trees because I think they add so much value and depth. So we're going to grab 2 more and then 3. I also forgot I wanted to put this out here so that I could. I think I'm going to put it here. Yeah, looks good. And for this one, I guess we'll just, I don't know. I don't really know. I suppose. All right, we already started getting it from the... Oh, I love the way the anglerfish looks. I think we're going to trade spots here. We're going to put the anglerfish up here and then move the mutant carp down here just so it's a bit more variety. Because these two are both green, and I feel like that, I don't know. That just confuses me. I think it would be cool to have them swapped just a little bit. All right, so the anglerfish, 480. That's not great. That is not great. I mean, even the blobfish. Okay, no, it's actually, it is a little bit more, but oh well. I think the beautiful thing is that it's gonna, over time, this is gonna be what I'm hoping to be our main source of money is coming from these, you know, all of this row and all that stuff. I'm gonna put this in here. Eventually we will go back to that area. I forgot I gotta put this. I keep carrying these shoes and I keep forgetting I gotta put these shoes away. Okay. I may actually change my outfit too. Given the fact that it is spooky time, I may actually put on this mummy mask that we spent a lot of points on this, you know, when we were doing the festival, so. I love it. I love it. I don't know. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I mean, it's the Halloween time. We had to do it. All right, I'm going to put that there for now, but it's going to go here and the same with that one up there. I mean, we could put a third one and then another one here, but I think it's good for now. I think it's good for now. Let's check on what we got going on in here. So these gave us hot peppers. Interesting. I think those are just the mixed seeds that we dropped. So that's pretty cool. Oh, we do have a lot of flowers down here too that we could give away. A lot of these summer spangles, poppies. Interesting. I saw some of you saying like you really want to invest in strawberries, like have more strawberries around here. I forgot what we put here, so I'm going to leave it until it's ready, but yeah, I think you're right. Probably investing in more of those would be a good idea. And then I think these are going to be ancient fruits, or the ancient ones. kind of want this. I want this farm to be all like tropical. And that's kind of why we're putting the braziers up. And that's why we're doing all this stuff. But I want to only have fruits on this island or on this farm that I think are adding to that aesthetic of it being kind of like tiki themed. Tiki, beachfront, you know, chill vibes, all that good stuff. But so we're going to put, I think we're going to put one on every kind of like major corner, you know, something like that, you know, and I actually want to connect this, I think. I think that looks good. Or we can obviously extend it, but then I feel like I have to do this. I think that looks a little bit more even. And then having one kind of come down here. But knock this one out. Unless we wanted to do a little bit of something like that. That actually looks pretty good. Can we cover this whole thing? I don't want to cover the whole bridge, but I kind of like it having a little bit of something like that, you know? Yeah, that actually looks pretty neat. I think that looks a little bit more symmetrical, though. I like that. It's a bummer you can't put it here, though. Yeah, I think that looks good. I could take this last one off. No, then that looks uneven. I think that's fine. Okay, so we've got those there. I think we're actually going to put 2 here. Oh, ripperonis. I think something like that looks pretty good. Put another one here. You know? I think we'll put one over here. And then I think we'll put one down by the docks. Not really sure what to do with the docks just yet, but I think we'll just kind of, we'll leave one. There we go. And then perhaps we'll put, yeah, we'll put one there. And then maybe we'll put one over here. Doesn't feel safe, but there we go. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. All right, I don't have anything to give to Pam, unfortunately. Oh, shoot. I forgot to give... I forgot to put all this stuff away. Oh, rip. There we go. All right. So we'll put all that stuff in there. All right, we'll put these hot peppers in as well. And these strawberries. Yeah, I think I should invest in strawberries because I think dried strawberries probably, I think we tested dried strawberries. I think they were actually pretty decent money. I'm trying to get our greenhouse in order to where it feels a little bit more, you know, like it makes more sense. But we'll get rid of those raisins for now. So these are going to be our gifting items. The coral we can, you know, definitely put. I'm just going to throw it in here for now. All this other stuff we need to keep. think one of my big goals in this season is to fix the greenhouse. Most definitely. Wow, so it seems like people like maple syrup. A lot more than I thought they did. Okay, she likes maple syrup. Doesn't love it, but that's okay. She loves spicy eel. We have a ton of those, too. We have a ton of spicy eels. Let's see where everybody is. We got a couple of folks in here. Just kind of giving our maple syrup away. I won't give all of it away because I'm pretty sure we need it, but we had a surplus of it, so, and we're not using it for that much. I think I'll keep 10 and kind of go from there. Let's see. Is anybody else around? Yes. Yes, this is good. This is good. Now, where would Penny be? Penny, we need Maru, we need a few others. Maybe even Krobus, too. I don't know what Krobus would like, but I feel like we should show love to Krobus as well. I don't know if Krobus likes... I wouldn't expect Krobus to like coffee, but yeah. I feel like Krobus would like really interesting stuff. Always gotta buy that solar essence. I feel like we never have enough of it. Oh, there's Penny. Wait, so is Penny's birthday? I was not aware of that. Oh, wow, it is Penny's birthday. Well, consider us lucky. I probably would have given her a Star Drop tea, but... because we definitely had one, but that's all right. I think giving her a loved gift on her birthday... wow, that really put us up there with Penny. Holy moly. That, like, she shot up. She had, what, I think two hearts before? Now she's already got 5. Impressive. All right. I love it. Who else do we not give gifts to? All right. I think we talked to everybody. I just noticed we didn't actually talk to Gus, so wanted to make sure we did that. All right, looks good. Wait, is there anybody else in there? Who is that? Oh, Shane? I'm good. All right. I don't know about you guys, but I would say this is a beautiful start to the farm, and it's a beautiful start to the fall, you know? And the fall is all about coziness, but it's not just about being cozy. It's about giving those cozy vibes to others that need it the most, you know, and being that source of good energy and positivity and just good vibes, you know. And I love that we have been able to go around town and provide that to some people, especially Penny on her birthday too, which was very lucky of us. That was a very lucky thing to happen. All right. Now, I really want to fix this. You know, I feel like we're not getting enough. I feel like I'm questioning now if I should have just turned this into a flower field or a strawberry field and just had strawberries and coffee and ancient seeds. But now I'm concerned. Now I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to see how to fix this. I mean, we could take this down. I mean, we really just put mixed seeds here. So we could take all of this down, you know, and have it be. Yeah, I just want to make sure I don't accidentally mess this up. Okay. All right, so we could take this like and have, you know, we have coffee here. We could turn this into ancient seeds, which I think is what we're kind of working on. You know, turning this whole area into ancient seeds. And maybe this whole bottom area could be strawberries. And so doing kind of this whole bottom path. But I would have to destroy whatever is here, which I don't remember what we were building. Let's go over to our other side and see if we can make some. I want to see if we can make some quality soil. I feel like this whole greenhouse should have quality soil. I just realized we actually don't have that. All right, so we bought 100 of those. Oh, rip. Nothing worse than going in the wrong direction and realizing you need something. I know this is probably not going to be something we're going to be able to finish today, but I want to take these strawberries that we have in here. And I want to make even more. I want to make even more strawberry seeds. Just because I feel like strawberries have been good money for us, you know, and while we're trying to just get more money, we're just kind of just trying to do whatever we can to make that happen. I'll probably move these seed makers maybe down here at some point. We'll see. But again, I'm thinking this area will be coffee, ancient seeds here. We'll take up these two, this big block here. And then maybe, you know, this area is kind of like whatever the seasonal thing is, like pumpkins or whatever we're trying to make. No idea what this is. I think this is pineapples. I think that's pineapples. I don't know if we're going to stick with that, but for now it's pineapples. And then this whole area down here could be strawberries. And I think that would be a good way to kind of mix things up because I want to get more strawberries so we can do the dehydrated strawberries and have like a constant source because they require 5 per dehydrator. We really need a lot. Like we really need to almost be mass producing strawberries. So that's why I kind of wanted to make this giant area down here for strawberries. But again, I don't remember what this was. This might actually be strawberries already. It very well could because I put this here. This could be strawberries. We'll have to wait and see. I don't want to tear it all down and then realize that it was actually strawberries. Let's move this quality retaining soil, ancient seeds. Yeah, we're going to turn this whole half into ancient seeds. I guess I could have done them across and had ancient seeds and then coffee beans and then, but it is what it is. It is what it is. This is where we're at now. So this is what we're doing. I feel like when it comes to playing Stardew, the common saying of hindsight is 2020 could not be more true because we'll build things up and we'll do these things and then we'll realize that we actually don't like it. We would have rather have done it a different way. There's really no way to know. You know, there's no way to know. Here we are, day 3. Our Iridium axe is ready. Perfect. It is time. It is time. I think we need to upgrade our trash can as well. So we might as well just, as soon as we go visit our buddy Clint, might as well work on the next thing. All right, so she finished that fish pond, so we'll go visit Robin as well. And then we'll upgrade the shed. Which shed we'll upgrade, I have no idea. I think we'll start with these two down here. I think we'll do the preserve jars first, and then we'll work on the keg room. And so for that, I know that we need wood, and I think that's it. I think it's just wood that we need. At least I hope that it is. All right. Oh, we need to get our iridium watering can, but I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to wait on that for now. I think we'll do the trash can next. And so we need 5 gold bars. And then we'll upgrade the trash can. Now while we're waiting for, I think he opens at 9, maybe 8 or 9. I think it's 9. And so we can check on our animals, which we have not done for quite some time. We've actually kind of been slacking on the animal care here. We're in the process of making a dino village. So eventually we're going to get rid of all of our chickens, and we're just going to have dinosaurs, and it's going to be incredible. We're just going to be making dino mayo. It's going to be a beautiful thing. And maybe we'll just make another coop for our chickens, but I don't know. I like this feels like a Jurassic Park sanctuary or something. All right. That's probably why we have no money. We're not making enough mayo. There we go. All right. So I checked on everybody. Everybody's looking good. They're doing good. Beautiful. All right. Wonderful. Now the truffle oil, I think I don't know how many truffle oils we actually have. So I think I'm actually going to keep, I'm going to keep a few of these. I think I'm always going to try to keep about 5 in here. I don't know if we have any. Yeah, we don't have any. I'm going to try to keep a couple, and then we'll start selling them again. I like to just have a surplus. Like we got 5 honey, we got, truffle oil. I want to keep a few. But yeah, I think we'll also hold on to our cheese, and then we'll hold on to the cloth as well. We'll sell the cloth once we get to a certain point. I think we're going to get to 10, and then we'll start selling them, but... All right. Now we can go visit our buddy Clint and really get this thing going. Let me actually see... I'm going to bring our bombs too. I haven't checked on the quarry in a while, and so I want to see if there's a bunch of stone there that we could take advantage of. And there most certainly is. Holy moly. There most certainly is. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, looks good. Looks good. All right. Let's visit our buddy here. There we are. We have done it. Our iridium level axe. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Now let us... Oh, rip. Hold on. Hold on. We messed up. We messed up. I think we put everything away by accident. I got to stop, pushing that button. Don't worry. We can fix this. All right. And then we got to grab the wood that we need for Robin. I think it's just wood. I'm going to bring the hardwood anyway, though, because I don't know. All right, here we go. There we go. Gold trash can is in the works. All right. Let's see. How many days do we have for Robin's quest? We got 5 days left. Okay, so we got time. We got time. Let us go. And we're almost there to level 2. I bet you if we chop down these trees, we might actually hit it. I don't know. I'm going to go to Ginger Island, though, after we upgrade. After we upgrade this thing that we need. All right, here we go. All right, so there's one thing I wanted to do first, though. I wanted to... Oh, I do want to upgrade our house. We need 100,000, though. Yeah. I want to upgrade the shed first, though. Let's see. Construct farm buildings. Let's move. I wanted to move something. I can't remember what it was, though. Part of me wanted to move this, but I feel like that's going to be even more in the way. I don't know why. For some reason, I just don't love it there. I mean, it's fine. It's fine where it is. Maybe I would have preferred it better there. Or something. So we got one there. We've got one up here. We've got one down here. Right? Yeah. I mean, I think it's fine. It's definitely fine. I think I kind of want to... I don't know. Part of me was thinking about taking this path and having it come down here. But I like that it's kind of... We were trying to create this, like... this cutoff area where like it was cut off by the woods. And so like putting a few more trees, here, in this general area would make it feel a little bit more closed off. I don't know. That's just kind of where my mind was going. Putting another barn here. Yeah. No idea what to do with this area just yet. I was thinking actually maybe just turning this area into just grass, just a bunch of grass. Oh yeah, we were thinking about moving this. But like all these trees, we're going to cut down all these trees, replant a bunch of them. But after we kind of design this area. Currently, I was thinking about making it, I don't know. I wanted to actually see, would it fit here? Yeah, see, the way that the grid works, it always feels like we're just a little bit off, you know? So I would have to either tear this path down and have it start a little bit higher, or bring it just one step a little bit lower. I think we might go higher though. I was thinking about putting a couple houses, just a few more, like maybe 2 here or something, just so it feels a little bit more lived in. But I mean, that's just kind of where we're at with that. All right. I don't think there was actually anything I wanted to move, at least not that I can remember. So let's just go ahead and upgrade. Wait, where's the shed? Okay, here we go. Big shed. Oh, we need stone too. Ripperonis. Okay. We need stone. Accidentally got off our horse. All right. We got this. We need stone. Okay. All right, so we're going to go and we're going to get the upgrade for the barn. I know we should get the house upgrade first. I know that. However, I really want to upgrade the barn or the shed. Because I feel like if we upgrade the shed, we can invest in more, you know, more kegs, which would allow us to make more money. All right, we're going to begin by upgrading the preserve jar room. All right, and then we'll work on the keg room. Now, I think on our other farm, on the forest farm, I believe we have, just one area or one room dedicated to all of it. So that one room has the kegs and the preserve jars, but I'm hoping to do something a little bit different here where we have 2 separate rooms, you know, and both rooms have their purpose. You know, I think we'll put the kegs in one room. The kegs they won't just have the preserve jars won't just be in one room. They'll have the dehydrators as well. And then the kegs will have its own room, and that's what we'll be juicing a bunch of stuff and all that kind of thing. So I'm excited about that. All right, let's go to Ginger Island. I love how peaceful and quiet it is here. right, back to the island. Now, how many of those walnuts do we have? I don't know if we have any, actually. Oh, look at all that. Let's see what we're looking at here. All right, so we haven't really started to, like, do anything here. I mean, this is just a wide open area, though. I mean, maybe we should put pineapples here. I don't know. Just have this be a giant pineapple field. It feels like we're going to come to Ginger Island a lot, so... Oh, it feels like it could be a good idea. Broccoli seeds. There we go. Okay, so we got one. All right, look at this. Look at this area. Just ripe with opportunity. All right, we're just going to store some of this stuff for now. Did we ever go in this room? What the heck? Who dares enter my nest? Ah, a human farmer come to cultivate my lands. How fortunate. Oh, how the rains have blessed me. You see, my fields once teemed with fresh fruit and vegetables. But I have grown old, and without the vigor of youth, my fields have turned to worthless dust. What I would give to feast my eyes upon that banquet of delights once more. That's where you come in. You must grow for me. That sweet delight, which is both pink and juicy. Do not pluck it from the earth. I wish to see it in its natural state. Pink and juicy. No idea what that means. All right. I guess we'll go inside the volcano and see if we can collect a few golden walnuts. I know there's a few still lingering about. I have no idea how to catch them, and so I just kind of leave them alone. But I feel like we caught the ones I knew how to catch. I hope this is working towards Robin's quest. I think it is. I just realized I didn't bring any bombs here. And so that will definitely slow us down a bit. Actually, I guess we gotta go controller when we do this stuff. Alright, we might actually hit combat mastery in this area. Which would be wonderful. Nice. The golden walnuts are actually harder to acquire than I thought. I probably should have brought something that increases our luck, but I was not thinking about that. Yeah, I need to remember that when I come to these mines, I need to bring something that boosts our luck. You know, so that we can just have just that little extra edge to find, you know, things that we need. I think I need to put the watering can much closer. Probably should have filled it up, actually. Holy moly. I did not realize how low on health we were. And I also just came to realize that we don't have any health options, which presents a lot of questions. Thank goodness we had one of those mushrooms, but wow, I can't believe we came here. We don't have any health options. Where did all of our pumpkin juice go? I thought we had a lot of them, or maybe we were using cheese. I don't remember. Holy moly, we're taking a lot of damage though. Do we not have any defense? These space boots are not doing a whole lot for us. We're almost out of health again. I'm actually gonna head out. I'm gonna head out of here. I just don't want to risk it. We're taking a lot of damage in here. All right, good thing we're added there. That was getting a little dicey. And we did not have a lot of health. I'm so curious why we don't have any health. I think we're actually, well, I don't know. Let me see if I accidentally put it in this chest. No, it would appear that we just don't have any health here, which is very strange. Oh well, we're not going to give up. I think we'll stay here as long as we can. I just want to get more. I want to get more. I feel like I'm not getting a whole lot of loot here. And, you know, I'm curious why that is. We've got one mushroom to go off of. And so here's hoping we can get lucky. If anything, we'll wait. We'll just try to hit 15,000 and then we'll head out. And then we'll come back. All right. Or perhaps we'll just have to be more careful while we're here. The range on those things is insane. There we are. I'm not really sure where we should go. I really want to get another dragon's tooth though. We're one away. It would be wonderful to acquire it before we leave. I'm gonna grab this mushroom. It's the only health we have. Really? Those things are so unpredictable. At least we're getting a bunch of cinder shards, though. Those would be really great when we want to upgrade. Might as well get them now, even though we don't have any prismatic shards to use. We need to find more of those dragons. I think those were the ones that dropped the dragon's tooth, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, those are much easier to take care of now that we have the galaxy sword. I cannot believe it took me that long to get it. Unfortunately, we don't... I forgot we don't have any... Oh man, we don't have a totem either. Definitely not a good spot to be in. There we go. There we go. Mastery 2. Now, we could just leave now. If we left now, we could... We most certainly could get back. Or we could see this through. I mean, it is extra experience. Honestly, we're just going to leave. We don't have any triple shot espressos either, so it feels like we're moving so slow. It's like once you start using triple shot espresso, it's really, really difficult to go back to not having it. Because it's just so, it helps, it just helps so much. Yeah, we'll have to go grab some. I think we'll have to start making more cheese. Like a lot more cheese. Because I don't have any health items. Right. Time to get out of here. Oh. An aquamarine, nice. All right, back to the valley we go. I would say that was a good trip. I mean, we leveled up, which I suppose is, you know, the most important thing. We may not have gotten all the things that we wanted, but it's all right. It is a long walk without your horse. Oh, we still need to do this quest for Robin too. Okay. We'll probably spend the rest of the day finishing that up. All right, so we're not even going to look at the other ones. We know which one we want. We want to get the combat mastery. It allows you to reforge trinkets, randomizing their stats. Costs 3 iridium bars to use. Mini forge. You can now use a dwarvish forge from the convenience of your home and unlocks a new equipment slot for trinkets. Trinkets can be found while adventuring and grant special powers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what we want. Good stuff. I feel like now that we have the combat mastery and I think the farming mastery, I feel like this is where the real fun is going to begin for us. And whichever one we get next, I don't know, we might go for fishing or something. I feel like it's not as pertinent as these first two, I think. All right, we very well could finish this quest. Very well could finish this quest with this forest alone. And we have our own farm that has a bunch of trees in it. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing collecting all this wood because you know we're going to need it. We need it for everything. This is actually going to be really good for us. We're going to be able to build, especially now that I think our shed should be upgraded. So we might just go and just immediately go for the next shed as well. For our forge, the shed that we use for our forge, I don't really think we need to upgrade that one, but how much? We're getting a decent amount from chopping the trees. Definitely takes a while to get those mastery levels, but look at all that hardwood that we got from that tree alone. Holy moly. Nice. Yes, we're going to use all of this. Holy moly. We don't have to give this to Robin, do we? Okay. We just had to collect 1,000 pieces. That's great. Perfect. I'm glad we didn't have to, like, sell it. Wasn't there something here? 100 pieces of hardwood that could fix up? Okay. I think we actually could do that. We have 64. We definitely could do that. I don't know if we'll get 100 pieces of hardwood here. If we can get to 70, or I guess if we can get to 80. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do that here, unfortunately. But that's okay. We'll just go back to our farm. We could just come back down here, I think, before the day's done. We had a couple hardwood trees up here. Yeah, I really need to clean up this area. What if we had people over? What do you think they would say? Holy moly. All right, so we wanted to bring this up just once. I think we want to bring it up to here. Yeah, because we're not going to be able to... I wanted to have like a central fish pond, or even if it's just two, you know what I mean? 2 central fish ponds, I think would look incredible. And so I think we wanted to do something like this, you know, and then have it go across. I just don't know if we're going to have enough space. I don't know. We'll do this in the next day. We'll do it in the next day. I really want to see this vision come to life a little bit, you know? And it's bothering me. I think that I don't have a clear vision of what to do with that bottom area. I'm currently at the mindset of having it be like a residential space. And so I just want to actually like create it. All right. Let us see what we can do here. We need to make more espressos. Do we have anything that can increase our luck? We got spicy eel. We have only one spicy eel, which is actually insane. But we'll bring it with us. Congratulations on completing my little challenge. I'm impressed. As an added bonus, I've included the blueprints for a new type of chest. Oh, a stone chest. Oh, a stone chest. That's pretty cool. 500 gold. Nice. All right. All right, she finished it too. So we can go and upgrade the next one as well. So we'll get both of these upgraded. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at all this space. This looks so much better. I want to put another... I wonder, can we put like one of these chests inside? I mean, I guess just having it right outside is not the worst thing, but... What does it sell for? 1,000? Not too bad. Age Legend row for 45,000. Holy moly. Not bad. All right, I actually want to... Let's move these so that we can, you know, just start to get them... I guess we'll just move them in a circle first. So we'll have these ones down here. And then I think we'll start to line them up, you know, this way. Oh, this looks great. This looks great already. And then we'll create some rows from there, but I think this is gonna be a great start. And then all right. Wait, but we said we wanted to, so maybe I think we'll actually do keg jars, or we'll do preserve jars all the way around. And then I think we'll, yeah. I think we'll do keg jars all the way around, and then in this room we'll also, well, I guess it makes more sense to do the preserve jars or the dehydrators in here because this is where all the fruit is. I guess that actually makes more sense, yeah. There was a mini box that we were given. I don't know where I put it. It was like a mini chest. Maybe we don't have it on this farm. I might be thinking of our other farm. But there's a beach farm that, or the, actually we might have left it by the docks. We got to go to Robin's anyway for the next upgrade. And so I may actually, I want to go see if it's up there. All right. Let's see. So we needed wood, which we have so much of. I mean, this is the most wood we've ever had. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And we needed stone for the upgrade. And we have a bunch of wood that we still need to chop down. Actually, before we go over there, I want to... There we go. There we go. I just wanted to fix that. And then we've got this one over here. There we go. All right. Now let's go visit Robin's and acquire our next upgrade for the keg room. So I think the keg room is going to be the one that has the dehydrators in it, because that's where all of our fruit is going to be. All right, here we go. So it's not that shipping bin. There was like a mini one that we got. I could have sworn we got one, but I could be wrong. All right. So that one's going to be upgraded. And that's really all. I don't think we needed to upgrade any other ones. We have 2 more, but I'm fine with them being kind of miniature. And maybe if, I don't know, we get to a point, maybe we'll sell them, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, it's not here either. I could be wrong. I thought we got a mini shipping bin at some point. It really could be the other farm, which is a bummer. It was really handy. But I don't know where else I would have put it. And it was handy because you could put it inside a room too. But these regular shipping bins they're good enough. All right, so now we have upgraded both of our sheds that we wanted to focus on. So that's done. We collected 1,000 wood. We visited Ginger Island. We'll upgrade our trash can. I want to also upgrade our house, but we need 100,000. So I don't know if we'll get to that one in this episode, but definitely something I want to focus on. All right, so we're keeping the wine for that mysterious bundle. We needed wine, a prismatic shard. I think we needed some kind of fish, a void salmon. Void salmon. All right. We'll go test a theory where I think it could be. Yeah, we'll go test a theory where I think it might be. Everybody's looking good. Everybody's happy. All right. We'll throw some more milk down. All right, so we checked in on all of our animals. Everybody's looking good. All right. I know these aren't necessarily like, potted plants, but we did get a bunch of these plants at one point for like seasonal decor. We got the 100 hardwood that we need, so let's go do that. We'll go take it to that tree. But yeah, I was thinking for seasonal decor, I was like, well, maybe we could do something like... I don't know. Something like that. Blobfish are doing well. Great. I don't know, something like that. Just trying to create a little bit more dimension and make things look a bit more intentional. Like it's like we planned for it to look that way. But hopefully we'll find some other stuff that that we can use to liven up this farm a little bit. But we'll see. For now, that's a decent start. I need to put a fish in that other one too. We need to really start getting some roe for this other spot. But we don't really have that many options, unfortunately. We got the sandfish, we got salmon, red mullet, perch, largemouth bass, midnight carp. I mean, we know the midnight squid was giving us squid ink, but yeah, we don't have, I don't really feel like we have that many like great fish, which is so ironic. Now we could always just leave it, you know, until we do get a fish that we feel like is good. You know, I mean the sandfish, yeah, sandfish not really that good. All right, well, we have it. It's made, so, you know, we'll just have to see if we can do something there. Let's see, we have a lot of largemouth bass. I want to see if that gives us anything good. All right, let's go. We'll come back and we'll fix this area up. Really turning this into a DIY day. But I love it. It's some of my favorite things. Getting rid of all these weeds. They're everywhere. Let me actually grab the stuff for the path too. We got to clean all of this up. All right. We need our path. There we go. Our rustic floor plank. I really love these paths. I mean, they look so good. I like that there's like, we're using 2 paths too. There's stone and then, I don't know. Honestly, I would really be open to using, you know, brick here. Like turning this into a brick area, but you know, we'll get to that. We'll get to that when we come to it. All right, 100 pieces of hardwood. Maybe someone will decide to move in. All right. Well, that's done. Let's see, what else do we have? All right, so I guess we'll just work on this. So this is kind of what we were thinking. I actually wanted to, I think, have the path be something like this and not so much like what we have it as. So well, I guess we'll leave that, but this part's got to go. Trying to clean up the area that I think we're going to try to use. And I think it's going to be mostly this space. I actually am just trying to create a little bit of a courtyard, I think. All right. So Like, do I want to keep this? I could see us keeping 2 of those trees, but we kind of set this up to where it was... So it's kind of 8 across, that, which might actually be too much, honestly. Because if I wanted to go 8 across here, I would essentially just be creating this before it starts to come down. Which is not bad. I mean, looks good. But then I would want to do something probably like that. And then have it come down here. I don't know. Kind of like a little central cozy space to hang. You can have some trees here, which, you know, totally fine. I think if we were to put a couple of these trees here, that could look really good. So maybe like... Again, no idea what I want it to look like, but I could just see it being like a little bit of a forest area over here. I don't mind there being a bunch of trees here. Just as long as there's no weeds destroying our little farm. All right. And then in this area, I'm thinking I would love to have like a central pond, and then have maybe like a little cozy sitting area around. Maybe this would be a gated off area, you know, like a little park almost. You know, I think that could look really cool. But we'd put some fencing around here, like a gate that you can open and enter from both sides. And you know, I think that could look really, really nice. So I'm excited to see that kind of come to life a little bit. We'll see if it actually works. Oh, look at this area. Completely overtaken by the trees. All right. Looks good. I think the same over here. There's so many trees. We like trees, just not too many. You know, just not too many. We know some of these trees are going to grow anyway. And we definitely don't like rocks around here. Too many rocks. But I thought maybe even having, you know, some trees here. I don't know. I'm going to try to take the realism out of it and the idea that like one of these trees could fall down on one of these cabins. I'm just going to ignore that for now and just say, oh, we're just going to put a couple trees here, you know, have a little community park, which means I'm going to have to get rid of these trees. Unfortunately. And we'll replant them once we figure out like furniture and all that stuff. But for now, we're just going to, I want to get the fish pond. I want to get the fish pond down here. But yeah, fish pond right here in the middle, which hopefully is aligned on both sides. If not, we're going to have to come back and fix it so that it is aligned. And then, yeah. Oh, that's solid. That is solid. I think we'll just, yeah, I think that's fine. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm not an architect, but, you know, if we don't like it, we can always, you know, we can always fix it, change it up again. Now, I would say another day well done. Look at that, 50,000. Holy moly, from the Age Legend row. I'm so glad that we got our first animal cracker and that we put it towards that, because that's where all of our money's going to come from. Now it feels like we're actually, it feels like we might actually soon be in a place where we're starting to make some money. One fresh lobster for my bisque. We might actually have a lobster. Pretty sure we do. I'm pretty sure we do. All right, so Robin's working on this. Looking good, Robin, looking good. I'm excited to see it when it's all done. All right. What do we needed, yeah. All right, so putting all that stuff away. I think we'll put our path away too. Excited to see if the fish pond, if another fish pond will actually, you know, fit in this residential area. But again, like I said, I'm thinking about putting some hats or some houses here. I don't know. I could see us maybe even putting 2 more houses here, and then a fish pond in the middle. But I like the idea of a little community area. I mean, we could even put a house here and then another house over here. You know, I think that could look good. Or even 2 houses on these corners here. Maybe one, I don't know. I don't know if I put one there, but I don't know. It's a work in progress. It is. It's a work in progress, but I think there's something special brewing on the side. We're just going to let the ideas, flow. All right, so let's see. Do we have enough for an iridium trash can? And we could just kind of finish that up right now if we wanted to. We do have enough. We might as well just do that. Then our quest for upgrading the trash can will fully be complete. However, we do have the house too. Actually, I think with us being 20,000 away, I think we should do the house next. Yeah, the trash can's not as necessary. I think the house is going to be being able to make what, as a cellar or something like that. I think that's going to be totally worth it. All right, almost there. We're here early. We're waiting in line. While we're here, we might as well head into this room and throw in. Wait, so grape wine doesn't count? It has to be a specific... Oh, it has to be silver. Rip. I did not think about that. Absolutely not. That train has fooled me one too many times. There we go. All right, gold trash can is good for now. We'll come back eventually after we upgrade the house. And then we'll do the trash can final upgrade. But man, we have made some great progress today. Seriously. Truly. I'm happy with this. This is what I honestly wanted in last week's episode. And I was kind of beating myself up because I was like, I just don't feel like, I think in comparison, I was making comparisons to what it feels like we may have accomplished in our other farm and, you know, different spots. And I know at this point on the forest farm, it felt like we were a lot further ahead. I don't know. Honestly, at the point of recording this video, I have no idea where we're at on the forest farm. Just because I record these at different times. And so when you're seeing this video, I may have recorded this weeks ago. Just depends on, I try to record these episodes just whenever I have time to, you know. and then, you know, we drop them weekly. But it's great because it feels like for you guys, it's good because it's like, well, you always have a steady flow. Okay, these were not strawberries. And so all of these can actually go. Holy moly. I was so worried that these were strawberries I was potentially destroying. But it's a good thing they're not. All right. I'm actually we're going to redo this. This whole bottom area, I think we're just going to make strawberries. All right. Really get the strawberries being like another way that we could start making money. There we go. All right, so we got those down. Let us place where are the strawberry seeds. No, rip. I did not want to do that. Oh my gosh, we did it again. Okay, at least we were able to get the... At least we were able to get it done. All right, I think I wanna redo this one too. I'm going to use quality fertilizer for all this stuff. I know I just destroyed that one. Unfortunate. It's a force of habit. Placing things down in this game can sometimes be so irritating. Okay, you know what? We're just going to use mouse and key. Just a little bit more precise, I think, when it comes to like planning. So, ironically enough, when it comes to fighting, you know, using controllers so much better, but all right, so let us put down the quality fertilizer. Getting a little planting going down here. Beautiful. And it's just good. That's done. So put all of these flowers away. And we'll save this. Okay. I don't know. What were we going to put here? I think we were just going to put... So this whole bottom field will be strawberries. We have a few grape wines there. All right. All right, ancient fruits. We know how much we need those. All right. All right, we are off to the next area. Excited to see this area when it's all completed. I think it's gonna look great. Now that we turn in the dinosaur mayo, so we can get rid of that and some of this other stuff that is taking up space. Oh, ironically enough, we actually need to put... The mushrooms actually have to go here because they'll go in the dehydrators. I gotta stop forgetting that. I really do. Gotta stop forgetting that. Okay, we're good though. All right, so now that that's done, I think we're gonna go to the... I'm thinking we're gonna go to the desert and see if we can, one, get our hands on a prismatic shard because we are fresh out. And two, I'm hoping that we can see if we can get our hands on a trinket. Now, all right. The blobfish need wine. The blobfish require a very interesting array of items. Like many of the items that we bring to the blobfish are questionable at best. I don't know if I just sold the wine though that we... We didn't, thank goodness. All right. Hopefully that results in even more blobfish roe for us. All right, I almost forgot, since we don't have any health, we actually do need... We actually do need all of this cheese. Because we're going to put it... All right. Looking good. Looking good. All right, is there anything else that we needed to do here? I know we can't go to the desert now, unfortunately, but maybe we'll save that for the last day. You know what we could do? We could see how much... Let's see how many preserve jars we could make. I'm actually curious. Oh, the anvil. 50 iron bars. That's insane. That's actually insane. Preserve jars, we could make 50. Wow, we have 3,000 wood. Beautiful stuff. All right, we're going to make 24 and see how that fills up the room. Ironically enough, we actually don't have enough stuff to preserve, but I'm hoping that that changes. There we go. And then we can start doing, you know, little rows here, maybe starting here so that there's a bit of walking space. You know, something like that. And then we'll have some rows, but we could walk in between and, oh yeah, that's good. That's really good. Unfortunately, we just don't have enough stuff to preserve. So I don't know how we're going to fix that, but I mean, we've got strawberry. We could, you know, we got these strawberries. We could make strawberry jam. You know, it's not, I don't think they're going to give us a lot of money, but it's better than nothing, you know? Perfect numbers. Holy moly. That couldn't have worked out any better. I mean, in the end, it's going to be money. It may not be a whole lot, but it'll be something. All right. I guess we'll just turn in now. I mean, doesn't seem like there's a whole lot for us left to do here. All right, so that's day 6 of the fall. Beautiful stuff. I feel like going into this final day of week 1, it feels like we've actually got a lot done. We're not quite there to getting the upgrade for the house, but I mean, we're pretty close. Look at all this. Holy moly. Beautiful. All right. We're going to dump this stuff in. Really, ideally, we'll start to really get a collection of row that we can start putting into that room. That's what I'm most excited about. Not really getting a whole lot of value out of these crab pots. I remember there was a time where, you know, many of you had said that, you know, crab pots were the way to go. That's where the money was going to be, but I don't know, with a lot of stuff we get from the crab pots, I just don't see, I don't feel like it's, like there's a whole lot of good stuff I'm getting from them, you know? So I don't know how long we're going to keep up with that, but I was really hoping that we'd be able to get some prime seafood or something. All right, both of these are done. Amazing. It's already looking better. And then, of course, we got our kegs. Got our chest there. I think we'll put the chest on the other side. There we go. Perfect. All right. So we got our chest there. We got... working on getting more fruit. These are going. All right, strawberries are going. So this whole area will be strawberries, which is going to look great. It is actually going to look really cool. Oh, we got 3. Wow, we got 3 from this one. That's pretty neat. That's perfect. All right, so now we'll drop these. And that's continuing to grow. So this whole, like I said, this whole area will be ancient seeds, coffee beans, and then pineapples, I guess. We'll just put pineapples there. And then this area will kind of be just like seasonal things that we want to do, like pumpkins. I'm going to put pumpkins there. And anytime there's like a seasonal stuff, melons in the summer and stuff, we'll use that for all that good stuff. And it's already looking good. All right, so let's see, what can we craft? Diamonds are done. Beautiful. I love walking in here and seeing 2 diamonds already done. Beautiful. It's going to be a nice surprise every like other day or something. Seeing more diamonds. All right. Oh, so it's the final. Oh, so it's Sunday. So we could take a few of these gifts for people. I think we'll take some oak resins. We have so much of that. We'll take an emerald for Penny. We'll take a few diamonds. And I guess we'll bring some amethyst as well. Why not? We need iron bars for kegs. Good thing we have a decent amount of iron for now. So we'll get that going. Can we make more forges? I mean, we can. I mean, we might as well, right? Might as well. Increase production even further, right? Beautiful. Beautiful. I know, you know, it's a small room, but I genuinely don't believe this room needs to be that much bigger. I think at some point we'll get the enhancement, but you know, at some point, but for now I think it's good like this. I want to get the house upgrade first before we really, you know, focus on anything else. All right, so the oak resin did not sit well with Pam. You know, did not sit well with Pam. I'm starting to question. I think maple syrup probably was the better bet to give away to people, but I didn't want to give all of it away. I don't know what we need maple syrup for, but I certainly don't want to have given all of it away. We do have these summer spangles and I don't know, sunflowers. We have a decent amount of sunflowers. Maybe we'll go give those away. We got some summer spangles. We got a bunch of sunflowers. Yeah, let's bring some options. We'll bring some options. I want to give gifts to people. All right. So we may have dropped the ball with Pam, but that's okay. Pam's not really one of our, you know, she's not really one of our favorites anyway. You know who is one of our favorites, though, is our good buddy Gus. We like Gus. Gus he's cool. I don't know how much that improves our friendships with people, but we got 1 new heart with Gus. 1 new heart from giving him 2 gifts. So is it like half a heart per week, or? That's the question. We got a sports cap. It's pretty cool. Now let's see, where can we find everyone else? Given the fact that it's raining, I'm sure. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, people are happy. They're liking our gifts. Pam is the odd man out. She just doesn't know what she had in front of her. You know, we don't just give oak resin to everybody. All right. And we'll give Sam an orange. Why not? You know, I don't really know what people like. You know, I know we got a cheat sheet. once upon a time, and it gave us a few pointers on what people might like, but, you know. All right, what's the meaning of all this? Is this some kind of prank? We wanted to show our appreciation. Leek? My favorite, just like Mama used to make so many years ago. Well, that, I guess maybe I'm not as forgotten and ignored as I thought. Thanks, son. You made an old man's day. Oh, we became friends with George. Are you kidding me? Holy cannoli. All right. That's a terrible gift. Brother, okay, you know what? You know what, George? I don't know what to tell you, brother. I don't know what to tell you. He likes leeks and fried mushrooms. You know, not everybody's going to enjoy the gifts. I understand, but it doesn't stop it from being offensive where they're like, this is awful. It's like, it's a gift. Take it or leave it, brother. Looks like there's nobody here. I don't know where everybody else would be. Perhaps the library? Of course not. Who would be in the library? That would be ridiculous. All right, I have no idea. I have no idea where half the town is, but that's all right. All right, let's go and grab some bombs, and we'll finish out this week seeing if we can get our hands on a trinket. Look at all that. Yes. Yes, we love it. I'm going to drop these items first. We'll bring our spicy eel, and we'll bring 20 bombs. All right. Let's see if we get lucky. Here we go. All right. Here we go. I'm hoping that we get lucky and get our hands on a trinket. Nope, instead we just get absolutely mauled by everybody. 2 seconds into this place. This is not the floor I would want. Maybe we'll try it again. I like the floors that are a little bit more direct. All right, yeah, this is more like it. All right. We're going to speed run this thing. All right, I forgot to put, oh, I didn't put cheese? Where did our cheese go? Oh, rip. I don't know. We're slacking. We're slacking. We're just going to be more careful. Holy moly. A lot of solar essence. Alright, off we go. Rip. I got stuck. Alright, we are about to die. That is so unfortunate. This is not how I wanted this to go. That's kind of frustrating. I had cheese and I don't know where I put it. I might have accidentally... This is what happens when you put the button or you put everything away and then you accidentally put your cheese away. You end up getting barely 2 stories down in the mines. And I don't know where I could have put that cheese, honestly. It's right here. Of course it is. Why is it even in here? All right, well, you know, these things happen somehow. We got that. It's pretty much all the iron ore that we have. And hopefully it's worth it. All right. So cheese is going to kind of be our main source of health going forward. I guess we'll just use that. Yeah, I don't know if we have a totem either that can take us to the desert if we wanted to go back. I don't think we do. We do not, unfortunate. So it means we're stuck here. That is not at all what we would want to see. Did I have my totems in here? I honestly don't remember where I put my totems. Okay, so they're here for some reason. I almost feel like I'm just going to put them in this one. So totems will be there. We'll make a few of these. Just because you never know. You always need a totem back home. And, okay. Well, the final day was kind of a bust, you know, but it may end on a bit of a somber note, but it started strong and it stayed strong throughout. As you can see, we've got a lot of good stuff here, a lot of good stuff going for us. The farm is looking absolutely stellar, and I'm truly happy with the progress that it feels like we've made or, you know, have been making on this farm. Truly. I mean, looking at all this stuff that we built, the fish ponds, you know, all of it, it's turning out really well, and I'm happy with it. Now, I think in the next episode, we're going to be going back to Ginger Island because I want to get more pineapples, and I want to continue to just explore. And I was hoping we would be able to get a trinket while we were here today, but unfortunately, luck was not on our side in that regard. But hopefully, you know, it leaves us hope for next episode that, you know, we'll hopefully get our hands on our first trinket. Hopefully it's something cool. But in terms of our level, we got, you know, we're getting, I mean, I don't even want to say we're close to mastery 3, but you know, we're getting somewhere. And in terms of the rest of this area, it's you know, it's turning into something. What it's going to turn into, no idea. Absolutely no idea. But I like it so far. You know, I have hope for it. I think it's eventually it will turn into something nice. But I would say so far so good. I think I enjoy the paths that we got here. I think those are looking great. The paths going up, you know, I think we actually have a potentially bit of a structured farm, which is great. I might actually take that path all the way to the wall and see what that looks like. Let me actually see before we end things for today. Man, I'll tell you one thing. If I could, you know, play this game for 4 hours, drop 4-hour episodes for you guys, you know, I really would. Because I kind of want to keep going and dive into week 2 of fall, because I feel like we're really getting some momentum here. But I love the pace that we go at when we go 1 week at a time. It feels like we're actually making some progress. All right. Let me grab, we needed this. The rustic floor plank. Lucky enough, I don't think our pathing is done either. I feel like we still got some stuff to do there. But yeah, I want to take this. I was thinking maybe, I was like, it might actually be good to have it, you know, look good to have it go all the way to the wall. I don't know. I don't know. It looked good in my head, but now I'm not so sure. Because it does kind of block the path here. I think we're just gonna... Yeah, I think we'll just leave it. I think we'll actually bring the fence all the way around here. I think that might actually be better. Bring the fence all the way down. I don't know if we're going to keep up with this iron fence or not, but I think we might actually even update it to be something a bit more, I don't know, rustic. Maybe we'll go for the hardwood fence because I know that one lasts the longest. But I don't know, something like this. You have a little area that you can enter to get over here. And I was thinking this was actually kind of getting in our way a little bit. So I was like, well, maybe we could, you know, put the fence here. Because I want to put a second barn in between this chest. So really focus on barns and pigs and dinosaurs. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's all for this episode. Kind of run out of things to do for this week, but I'm excited for next week. In the next episode, I think we're going to obviously upgrade our farm, upgrade our house with the little money that we just got from today's episode or from day 7. We should have enough. We should have the 100K gold that we need to get the next major upgrade for our house. So I'm really excited to see what that ends up looking like, how that's going to change the game, and how we could potentially utilize this cellar. Really looking forward to that, and excited to continue to make more friendships and evolve the relationships with many of the people on the farm. And I feel like today was a really great first step, and hopefully if we keep doing that, by the end of the fall, we might actually have a potential love interest, which I'm excited about. So I'm looking forward to seeing how all that pans out and so much more. But in terms of this episode, if you did enjoy it, you want to help support the content, support the channel in this series, dropping a like is a great free way to let me know if you enjoy the content, you want to see more. Comment down below any tips or tricks that you have that are spoiler free that might help us out in our search for love on in Stardew, or anything that you think might help us make a little bit more money. And of course, subscribe if you enjoy cozy commentary for your viewing pleasure. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.